Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the dating game. Today we have a very, very special show put together for you. Today we're going to set up one lucky contestant with 3 lucky contestants. And let's just go ahead and start introducing them. For contestant number 1, we have Catherine of Aragon. Everyone give her a round of applause. Woo! Catherine enjoys being Catholic. She loves caring for her daughter Mary. And she enjoys drinking tea. Everyone give her a round of applause again. Candidate number 2, we have Anne Boleyn. Anne Boleyn enjoys bowling. She loves bearing female children and enjoys Protestantism. Everyone give contestant number 2, Anne Boleyn, a round of applause.
Oh yeah!
For contestant number 3, we have Jane Seymour. Jane also enjoys Protestantism and she enjoys staying out of the sun. Woohoo! So now our lucky bachelor has been sitting in a soundproof booth where he has not been able to hear me say all these wonderful, lovely things about these ladies. And he's going to come out right now and he's going to go ahead and start asking him his own questions so that he can decide which one's the best one to go out on a date with. Let's go ahead and welcome him on out here. Everybody, welcome Henry VIII. Henry, why don't you go ahead and start asking the questions?
Alright, my first question is for all the ladies. If we went on a date, what would our first date be like?
We would go to confession so we can start fresh.
Alright, that's cool, that's pretty pure. How about contestant number 2?
Well, I guess we would just have sex.
Alright, that's more like it. What about contestant number 3?
I would like to go out and go dancing.
Alright, that's good as long as it's dirty dancing.
Those were some very, very interesting and wide varied answers. Why don't we go ahead and keep things moving along with question number 2. Keen Henry, take it away.
Alright ladies, my next question is for contestant number 3. If we were to go on a first date, how would you picture me asking you out?
Well, I don't think you would really ask me. I assume you would just tell me.
I like that. That sounds like the answer of a future queen. And that gets me thinking, contestant number 2, how would you feel if I just told you we were going on a date?
Well, I don't know what we would do, but I'm sure it's going to be a lot of sex. Ooh, it's sexy time.
Oh yeah!
Wow, it sounds like competition's already beginning to be fierce. How do you feel about that, King Henry?
I like it a lot, and it actually brings me to my next question. For contestants number 1 and 3, how opposed are you to seeing me with other women?
Wow. If you choose me, you wouldn't need anyone else.
I don't know about that, baby. What about number 3?
Well, I'm cool with it because you're the king, baby.
Oh yeah! Me like you.
Well, it sounds like she knows what she wants. And it's, you know, it pays to be king, doesn't it, King Henry?
Oh, you know it, boy. And that's why I got another question for these ladies. It goes out to all of them. If you were to see me in the courtyard followed by a mob of women, what would you do to get my attention?
I would be sitting under a tree with my Bible and the rosary reading. And I would make sure you see me thinking of you.
Wow, that's really cute. What about number 2?
Well, I would probably just show you my undergarments. Ooh, it's sexy time.
Oh yeah, number 2 with another home run. What about number 3?
Well, I would be holding a newborn baby boy.
Oh, you know what the king wants, baby.
So we're coming up on our last few moments here on this wonderful show, The Dating Game. And we've heard some great questions and responses. And now it's time to get to know a little bit more about the contestants so that our bachelor can pick one with a little bit of an educated choice. King Henry, go ahead and take it away.
Alright ladies, I've heard some great answers from y'all, but I need to know what makes you the most interesting, what makes you stand out from everyone else. Contestant number 2, let's hear it.
Well, I don't know if I could give you a male heir, but I do know I could give a lot of sexy time. It's all I want, and you know you want it too, baby. So come pick me, and I'll take you home right now.
Oh, yeah, I want a good time. What about you, contestant number 3?
Well, sorry, number 2. We can still go and have that fun time, except I know I can give him that male air.
Oh yeah. If there's anything better than sexy time, it's sexy time that produces male heirs. What about you, number 1? You better make yourself stand out quick.
My parents own half of the world, and together I could give you that world, and we could own it together.
Yeah, well, what's so good about having the whole world if you can't have anyone to take over your legacy?
Oh snap, sounds like somebody needs a son. So we've now come to the conclusion of our show, and this is the wonderful time where our bachelor decides to go ahead and stick to one of the contestants. And it's been pretty interesting, to say the least. Henry, how do you feel about the contestants today?
Well, most of them had pretty good answers, but my final choice here, I think number 1 was pretty boring, so I'm not going to pick her. And number 2 sounds like a lot of fun, but what I really need is number 3 because I need that male air, baby. That kind of gets me thinking, contestant number 2, how would you feel if I just told you we were going on a date?
Well, I don't know what we would do, but I'm sure it's gonna be a lot of sex. Ooh, sexy time.
That sounds good.
Shane, we need you moving. Those sound like very, very awesome answers. It sounds like the competition is fierce already. Doesn't it, Henry?
Oh yeah, I like it.
Well, Henry, why don't you just go ahead and keep on things going on with question number 3, or 2.
Wait,
Which one
I
are
think
we
we should
doing?
redo that.
If you're a queen and you're in a bind that needs a male air supplement, birth control supplement, this is the birth control.
Okay.